Hey there, YouTubers. It's Assassinate This Ezio, and before E3, tomorrow's E3, it's Monday, I just wanted to make a very kind of quick, I don't know how quick this is going to be, because I have kind of a lot of stuff to talk about, but I just wanted to talk about what I wanted to see, what I predict, what I'm more anticipating for E3 coming up this month. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing that's going to be on everybody's mind this E3 is the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Wii U. All the new consoles, pretty much. And there's going to be a lot of competition, pretty much. So I'm going to try to go into all of them. Now, me being more of a Sony person, I'm going to talk about the PlayStation 4 first. It looks great. Now, there's things we know and there's things we don't really know. We don't know what the system looks like. I'm not really worried about what the system looks like. When I play games, I look at the games, not the system. So it's really nothing to me that they didn't show the system at the reveal itself. But I'm sure that they're going to show it tomorrow. I'd like to see a price on it, maybe hopefully around $400 or less. I'd maybe consider buying it $500, but if it's $600 or more, I'm probably going to wait till it goes down in price. But from what happened with the PS3, it kind of had a really rough start, actually. You know, the 360 came out a year before the PS3. PS3 was so overpriced, and it didn't have any games because, you know, Xbox has been out for a year later than PlayStation 3, so they had a lot more games, and it kind of sucked for Sony. I think that now they're doing the right thing. You know, they showed all the games at the reveal. Microsoft I didn't feel like they showed any games, but I'm sure that they're going to show a lot more games in their press conference tomorrow. Another thing is pretty much trying to think. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about Xbox One, mainly just kind of what they're doing with it. You know, what can they bring to the gaming table, pretty much. We saw a lot of television, sports, and Call of Duty at the reveal, and they didn't really show much games. They only showed about 3 or 4. They mainly talked about the features on Xbox and how you can watch TV. I don't know. But, yeah, I expect to see a lot more games from Microsoft, actually, than Sony, because Sony they kind of bombarded us with games, and that's pretty much it, which I'm completely okay with. But yeah, expect games for both PlayStation 4 and Vita. I'm really getting to my Vita more. I have a lot more good games that I'm finding myself picking up my Vita a lot more. You know, it's a good system, but Sony has to focus about transferring their audience from the PlayStation 3, from the PlayStation 4 onto the Vita. There's a lot of friends I still have on the PlayStation 3 that do not have a Vita. I think I have about near 100 friends, and only about 4 or 5 of them have Vitas. So they really need to get those sales boasting, and how they're going to do that is crossplay. What they pretty much promised from the day one with the Vita, and how you can play games on your PS3 and stream them onto their Vita. And with their Gaikai stuff, it looks like they're going to do that. So that's perfect. Another thing I want to get into is Xbox. I kind of went into it, but they recently came out with stuff like you're only going to be able to trade your game, pretty much. Trade your game is what they're calling it, one time. So say you buy Call of Duty Ghosts the day it comes out, and you play it, and your friend's like, hey, I want to try it out. You give it to them, and guess what? It's theirs. You can't get it back. So unless, if you're, I'm going to give this advice to you if you're planning on getting an Xbox One. If you're going to give somebody your game, sell it your game. Don't trade it unless they give you a game back. Don't loan it. I would sell it, because once that game is theirs, it's theirs. They can't give it back to you. That's what I think everybody's kind of coming up with this whole trade thing. And then also, it's a bit sketchy, but the Xbox always has to be online, you know? And it's kind of sketchy. They said, I heard that it's so Xbox or Microsoft knows that you're not playing games that you're not supposed to. Where the hell that means, I have no idea. But in my sake, I wasn't even planning on getting a new Xbox. I'm not a big Xbox person. I'm just going to stick with Sony products, pretty much. Another thing is Nintendo. You know, they got the Wii U. Nobody really still knows what that is. And, you know, the DS's, I'm sure they're going to announce new DS Mario games. A few Zelda games, I think, were coming out for the DS. I'm not sure. I don't really follow Nintendo. I've only recently kind of liked them. I don't know, just kind of, I've just kind of had that kind of, just like, ooh, Mario would be nice to play on a DS. So, I don't know. I've kind of only recently kind of liked what they did, but I always thought that they just made these kind of just childlike games, but, you know, they're not really childlike, you know. Mario and Zelda, there's adults who play them, and they just, since it's kind of cartoony, kind of adds that cute factor, I guess. But anyway, I just want to move on because I have a lot to talk about and I don't want to overload this video. Games, because that's what E3 is for, right? It's about the games, it's video games. Anyway, I want to talk about my first game I'm excited for, and it actually comes out in less than a week. It's The Last of Us. I recently watched a review on Rev Games. I'll probably put the description down below because it's Adam Sessler. I love Adam Sessler. So I'll put that description of that game review I watched that made me want to buy the game down below so you guys can check it out somewhere around here on the bottom. But anyway, the game looks just fantastic. And I was looking at GameSpot's schedule. I looked at both IGN's and GameSpot's schedule, and GameSpot's actually going to kind of go over the game a little bit in their schedule. I think for about an hour. But it comes out this Friday, so I'm planning on getting that this weekend. I'll probably post a review, gameplay videos. I'll try my best. But that's coming out. Beyond Two Souls is another game. What I want to say about that one is Ellen Page, you know, she's really good. I like her as an actress, you know. She's not that bad looking either. But anyway, you know, you got Quantic, I think it's Quantic Dream. I want to say Quantic Dream, the makers of Heavy Rain. But I could be thinking of another Quantum Dream, or I have no idea. But pretty much the makers of Heavy Rain are making this game with Ellen Page in it, and she is like a paranormal person, right? She controls a ghost. And if you just heard a PS3 trophy noise, that was just my phone. That's my ringtone. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry. But anyway, so you're going to control Ellen Page's character and a spirit. So she kind of is one of those medium stuff, though. But the very cool thing about this game is, you know, Ellen Page is in it, so there's going to be just amazing acting. And, you know, there's amazing acting in Heavy Rain. You know, that story is so fucking awesome. And then this game just looks as awesomer. And what I like it about it is they're actually, you know, unlike Heavy Rain, where it's just mainly just like arrow, and then you have to follow the command, and you're just picking up, and, you know, it'll actually play like a game where you can move around and stuff. Alright, so there's that game. I'm very excited about that game. The next game is Killzone Shadowfall. Yeah, Killzone Shadowfall. I kind of went over this earlier in February with my PS4 thought videos. And, you know, it's kind of the same, you know. You could probably go back and check that. But, yeah, it looks very good. I like the whole fact that they're making a Vita game. I hope that the Vita game and the Killzone game on the PS4 have interconnectivity. Maybe same maps. You can play the same multiplayer matches. I have no idea. I don't know much about the Vita game. But, it looks like a good game, and you'll probably just have to go back and play the video so I can save some time. Infamous Second Son. That was another good game. I want to say one thing about this game, though, that I must say. I like how they came up with the idea of this game. They looked up the trophies, the major trophy list over everyone who played Infamous 2, and they decided that more people played the good ending than the bad ending. So they went with the good ending storyline. Yeah. So there's not going to be Cole. Cole's long gone because spoilers, and I cannot tell you, even though you probably played it. But anyway, yeah, so Infamous Second Son looks really fun. It looks really cool. I don't know if I made a video about that later, back in February, but if not, I'm sure it'll be at E3. Call of Duty Ghosts. I've not been much the Call of Duty person. I think you guys know that. I've been, this generation, I've liked Battlefield more. I played Battlefield Bad Company and Battlefield 3. I only had Modern Warfare 2. But I might give Call of Duty another shot, new generations coming up. And, yeah, the thing with Battlefield 4 is it kind of looks a bit the same as Battlefield 3. I've said the same thing about Call of Duty. This Call of Duty Ghosts actually looks like Black Ops 2, as far as kind of graphical wise and just kind of gameplay wise. No big innovations there. But considering that the last... Hold on. So sorry. I have hiccups. But anyway, the point of the fact is that since the last Call of Duty I played was Modern Warfare 2, I might go back and play Ghost. And I have a lot of friends in a Call of Duty clan that play, and I don't play with them. I don't really talk with them because I don't have Call of Duty. So that's kind of the main reason why I'm thinking about transferring to Call of Duty and just trying something new. I've been pretty good at Call of Duty. I recently went back to Modern Warfare 2, and for me not playing it for that long, I'm pretty kick-ass. I'm not, like, the best. Like, I managed to kill people, and that's it. So... next one is Assassin's Creed 4. Pirates. Again, I think it kind of looks like Assassin's Creed 3. I played Assassin's Creed 3, and it's just... Look at my name on YouTube. I really think that Ezio is still the best assassin in that whole series. You can disagree with me. I don't care. I loved Ezio. But the whole Kenway stuff, I don't know. I didn't really like Connor. I thought his father was a douchebag. For you who've played the game, you'd know what I'm talking about. But this is Connor's grandpa. This is Hathan. Hathan Kenway is Connor's dad. But this is Captain Edward Kenway. Captain Edward Kenway. I think that's it. He's Hathan's dad. So I don't know. One's assassin, one becomes a Templar, the other one becomes assassin. It's kind of a big fuck to me. I don't know. But it looks pretty good. I might check it out. Yeah. Watch Dogs. If you can guys see, I have the Watch Dog poster right there. You probably can't see most of it because I want to make sure that my camera was down equally. But Watch Dogs looks really good. Looks like kind of Splinter Cell meets Grand Theft Auto meets Assassin's Creed, maybe? I don't know. But it just looks like a cool game. I think I'll enjoy it. I pre-ordered it too, so I still have to pay that off. Destiny, Bungie, coming on to PlayStation. Who knew? But it's not Halo. Obviously Halo is staying on the Xbox. I don't care. I never really liked Halo. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced a new Halo game. Probably not coming out this next year, but maybe they announce it and then they actually show it next to E3. Because that happens a lot of times, surprisingly. But, anyway, so